Digital Signal Processing online lecture series. Myself, Neema Rawal from LG Institute of Engineering and Technology. In today's session, we are going to revise the topic of linear convolution. And in this convolution topic, we are going to revise the graphical method from the unit Discrete Time Series System. Okay, so let's start. We have seen the linear convolution formula and the methods for computing linear convolution. In previous session, we have seen one example of graphical method in which we have taken the data for same instances and the same data. That means there were three instances. That means n equals to 0, 1, 2 with the same values. And in today's session, we take another variant of the example using the graphical method. Okay. Let us consider the example. For example, x of n input sequence is 1, 2, 1 having the value n equals to 0 at 2 and impulse response of this system h of n that is equals to 1 and 0 with the arrow at this 0, right? That means here we have the length of sequences which are not similar. That means here at x of n the length of the sequence is 3. That means there are 3 values in x of n, and here h of n has 2 values only, right? So for starting the solution of this example, we will first define the range of n and h and range of n and k, right? That means for n we are going to define the higher range, which will be according to the higher range of x of n plus higher range of h of n. So now here, as arrow indicates the instant n equals to 0, this will be 0, this instant will be 1, and this indicates the minus 1. In previous session, the examples which we have seen, in that there was the example which was having the n equals to 0, that means this arrow at the first position only. So the instances we have the positive instances, that means it was for 0, 1 and 2 value only. But over here the range is changed, right? And similarly this indicates the instant 0 and this indicates the minus 1. So higher range will be over here 1 and over here is 0. So 1 plus 0 that is equals to 1, and lower range, that is lower range for n, it will be according to the lower range of x plus lower range of h of n. Here the lower range for x of n is minus 1 and here the lower range for h of n is again minus 1. So the lower range will be minus 2. So now we will have to vary n from minus 2 to 1, right? That means we have to take instance n equals to minus 2, minus 1, 0 and 1, right? 4 instances. Now we will have to define the range of k, and the range of k always depends on the range of x of n. So it will be minus 1 to 1, because over here the range of x of n is what? Minus 1 to 1. So the range of k equals to minus 1 to 1. Okay. As this is graphical method, we have to plot the graphs at each and every instant, and we need to find the values for every instant. Okay. So first of all, we will take n equals to minus 2. So for n equals to minus 2, the formula will be y of n, that means y of minus 2, that is equals to k equals to minus 1 to 1 x of k into h of n minus k, where h of n is what? Minus 2. Okay, so n minus k, right? We can write this as h of minus k minus 2. Alright, over here the x of n given to you is what? So the x of n is 1 to 1 and h of n is 1 0, right? So x of n is 1 2 1 and h of n is 1 0. Okay. So now let's plot x of k first, because as is graphical method we have to plot the graph for each and every instance. X of k, where at 0 instant the value is 2, at instant -1 the value is 1, at instant 1 the value is 1. Okay. Now to get the value or the graph for h of minus k minus 2, we need to first plot h of k, and from that we will plot h of minus k, and then we will delay it by 2 samples. Okay. So first of all, let us plot h of k. So h of k is the values given to you according to the h of n, where at instant 0 the value is 0, at instant -1 the value is 1. Okay. So from this, if I want to plot h of minus k, it will be exactly opposite or as flipped of the original sequence. That means now at instant 0 there will be 0, and this -1 will go to the +1 instant, having the value 1. Okay. Now I want to plot the h of minus k minus 2, that means delayed. So I will shift this to the left by 2 instants. That means now this 1 will shift left by 2 instants. That means it will go to 0 and -1. That means it will be at instant -1. So if I plot h of minus k minus 2, so this will be at -1. So that -1, it will have the value 1, and at -2 it will have the value 0. Okay. So the instant at which the value was 0 was 0, and it will now delay by 2 samples, so it will go to the -2 value, and similarly this will again shift by 2 steps or 2 instants on the left side, and it will go to -1 instant. Okay. Now we will multiply the respective elements of these two sequences, because over here we need to multiply the values according to the formula. That means x of k into h of -2 minus k. That will give us the value y of -2. So as you can see over here, at 0 instant you have no values, but here it is 2. At here instant 1 there is no value, but here at -1 both have the value 1. So 1 into 1 plus the other values are 0. That will give you the value 1. So y of -2, that is equals to 1. Okay. Now the next instant will be n equals to -1, because we have to go from -2 to 1. Okay. So the next is n equals to -1. Okay. So according to the formula, y of n, that is y of -1, that is equals to summation of k equals to -1 to 1 x of k into h of n minus k, where n is -1. So -1 minus k, we can say that it is -k -1. Okay. Let us plot the sequences for that. X of k, and over here we will plot h of -k -1. Okay. So as you can see over here, the value of x of n is 1 to 1. So from that x of k will be 1 to 1, and h of -k is for the value 0 and 1. Okay. So by delaying it one sample, it will give the instances -1 and 0, having value 0 and 1. Okay. So here h of minus k minus 1 will be having the instant minus 1, 0. So here this will be 1 and at minus 1 it will be 0, right? So from this we have delayed it by the 1 instant, so this will be at over here, right? And here it will be 1, 2 and 1, okay? For the instances minus 1, 0 and 1. Okay, so by multiplying the respective values, we will get y of minus 1, that is equals to 1 into 2 plus 1 into 0. Why? Because at instant minus 1, here the value is 1 and here the value is 0. And the other instant here it is also 0, right? So for y of minus 1, we have got the value 2. Okay. Now next instant is n equals to 0. So now for n equals to 0, y of 0, that will be equals to summation of k equals to minus 1 to 1 x of k into h of n minus k, that is 0 minus k, or as you can say h of minus k, right? So here x of k, we know that it is 1, 2 and 1 for the instances minus 1, 0 and 1, and h of minus k is what? That we have seen earlier. So as you can see over here, h of minus k is 0 and 1 instance having values 0 and 1, okay? So by multiplying the respective elements, we will get y of 0, that is equals to 0 into 2 plus 1 into 1, because over here minus 1 instant have 0 value or else no value, and at instant 0 this is 2, at instant 0 this is 0, at instant 1 here the value is 1, and instant 1 over here is the value 1, okay? So this will give y of 0, that is equals to 1, okay? Now for the last instant, that is for n equals to 1, y of 1, that is equals to summation of k equals to minus 1 to 1 x of k into h of n minus k. N is what? 1. So that will give you 1 minus k, or else you can call it as minus k plus 1, right? So let us plot x of k. That is 1 to 1. For the instant minus 1, 0 and 1, and now we will plot h of minus k plus 1. So from this we have to shift the sequence on the right side by 1 bit, or else you can say by 1 instant. So now this instant will become 1 and 2, where at instant 1 the value will be 0 and at instant 2 the value will be 1, okay? So by multiplying the respective elements, what we will get is y of 1, that is equals to 0. Why 0? Because in this there are no common instants having the values. That means here at minus 1 the value is 1, but here at minus 1 instant the value is 0. Here at instant 0 the value is 2. Here at instant 0 there is no value. Here at instant 1 the value is 1, but here at instant 1 the value is 0. That means 1 into 0 will give you 0. And here at instant 2 there is no value, and here at instant 2 there is value 1. So that will also become the 0. So y of 1 equals to, write the answers for the instances -2, -1, 0 and 1. Okay, so the answer will be y of n, or else you can say output sequence using the graphical method. Y of n equals to, we need to write down the values at instant n equals to -2, -1, 0 and 1. Okay, at 0 instant we will make the arrow. So as we have obtained the values, at instant 1 the value is 0, at instant 0 the value is 1. Okay, so here it will be 1 and here it will be 0, and at instant n equals to -2 and -1 the value are 1 and 2. Okay, 1 and 2, right? So at instant -1 the value was 2, at instant -2 the value was 1. So we have obtained the values for the instant -2 to 1, that means 4 instances, -2, -1, 0 and 1. Okay, so this is what our output sequence is using the graphical method.